How's it going, everyone? It's me, Noah, here, and welcome back to another Clone Wars build here on my channel. Today I'll be taking a look at that and showing you what I've come up with here in the recent quarantine time, which we are all in. And I just made this mock out of some inspiration of various different things I've been seeing online, as well as some other stuff that I wanted to test out, and other techniques that I wanted to reuse from older mocks. Before I get into this mock and talk about all the various things that I've used, I would appreciate if you left a like on this video, as well as comment down below your favorite part about this build and what you want to see more of video wise or mock wise here in the future on my channel. So to start off with the regular scene, or the battle scene right here that we have a bunch of clone troopers taking over this entrance to an outpost or base by the Separatists, which is also marked with these dark blue markings right here you can see over the entrance. And we have some custom clone troopers that I made. I'm going to go ahead and start off with that and show the different parts that I used. The gunner helmet as well as the gunner torso here for this commander, as well as some waist capes from the Lego Utapau 212th trooper, or the airborne trooper I should say rather, as well as this custom arm right here from Firestar Toys, which is also on the regular troopers right here. You can just not see that there's the dark tan arm for the right side, or the left side from the troopers. And I thought those were pretty cool mashups for clone troopers. I've been wanting to test that out for a little bit, as well as I also added these Wolfpack legs to the troopers. You can see that from this one right here. It's also on these other two, the commander and the regular trooper that's standing right here. And I thought those would be cool to add at some point here in a vignette, and I think those really work perfectly here with this one, as well as with the other colors and stuff that are going on in this build. In addition to the clone troopers that we have that are mashups of different parts, we also have this Jedi right here, which I use different various pieces from other Star Wars characters, as well as this lightsaber right here, which is just a regular lightsaber with the chrome hilt. I really like using the chrome hilts a lot more than the regular metallic Jedi lightsaber hilts that we get. But it's made up of mashups or different pieces from other Star Wars characters. We have the cape piece from Boba Fett, hair piece from Qui-Gon Jinn, as well as other pieces from Star Wars minifigures that we've gotten from Lego. And then over to the battle scene, once again, I do want to point this out, which is something that I really wanted to test out in this build. I've seen from my friend Gabe, or G8 Bricks, online. This is where I saw it first anyways, but this is the lightsaber blade piece used as like a laser effect from the weapons the clone troopers are using. I thought this would really look cool, as well as in pictures, and I think it came out pretty nice. I really like the idea of having this extra effect to the battle, and I think overall this looks really cool. You can tell me down below in the comments, but I really like this effect used with the clone troopers. The main battle scene out of the way, I would like to point out a couple of techniques that I used here on the bottom layer of the build, most notably right here, the grass technique, which I've used in different builds. This is just using the feather piece from Knights in dark green attached to some of these studs with the bars in reddish brown. We also have some crates and barrels right here, which are pretty simple to look at and assemble. If you want to pause right here and assemble those, or try this out for yourselves at home. We've also got more of these barrels here in the back, one in yellow as well as in dark bluish gray, and again those just add a little bit of extra elements to this build and layout here throughout the mock. Right behind the commander, it's not so easily seen right here, but there's this control panel right here in black. I used the custom printed piece or sticker piece that we get in a agent's helicopter set. I think that is a pretty cool piece to just use for the control part right there. I'd also like to point out here at the bottom these yellow lines right here for the ground. I thought that would be a cool effect, or a cool thing to add, as possibly having some yellow lines maybe to pinpoint where to have stuff stored or where to put things. And those you can see right here on the ground there, as well as around the control panel here in the corner. Moving up here on the left side, I'd like to show this yellow line right here we have going up, as well as these smaller pipe pieces or stickered pieces, print pieces right here on the side. Those just give it a little bit more of an industrial look in my opinion, and I would think it looked or turned out pretty good. Moving up right here, we have some more printed pieces. This 2x2 round piece in the light gray color with the print of course on it. I think that adds a little bit to this mock. as well as this small stickered piece here on the side, which is a Rebel symbol, a nod to my lug that I am in, Rebel Lug. If you're interested in finding out more about Rebel Lug, again, there's a bunch of links down in the description of every video that I post, so you can find out about Rebel Lug or go to the website and see a little bit more about what we do. Here on top, of course, we have some solar pieces or some dishes and things that just kind of, I guess, send out communications and stuff, some tech related things. Those are just built with a couple of cool light gray pieces and light bluish gray. Just kind of mix those here to give it a basic rust look. I thought that would be a cool effect as well here for the top. Then we have some cool plant things here on the side. I think this is actually a pretty cool look here for this corner. I actually used the Medusa hairpiece from the CMF minifigure here in that corner. I think that looks pretty good and adds a little bit of like a small bush or vegetation, I guess, right behind this small satellite dish piece. Some other stuff that I'd like to point out that I talked about earlier is the Separatist entrance is of course marked with a little bit of Separatist color. So we've got the dark blue coloring right here that starts on this side and then goes up and across the entrance and then comes down right here with these stickers from a Nixonite set. I don't know which one entirely that is, but I thought it'd be a cool addition to use these stickers right here. And I think overall the look of this looks pretty good. I never would have thought of using Nixonite pieces or stickers in any case here in a Star Wars build, but I think it turned out pretty good, and you can tell me down in the comments what you think of implementing some of those stickers here in this build, as well as the other stickers and printed parts that I've used on this MOC. Besides that, everyone, I hope you enjoyed. There's a bunch of little things that I also didn't point out in this build, but if you'd like to go back and pause and just see the different parts that I used. If you have any questions, of course, you can leave those down in the comments below, but overall, that's it for this MOC. I hope you enjoyed. Do remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed, and tell me what you think of this MOC. I really want to focus on some smaller stuff as well, and then also get to a larger layout at some point here in the future. I'm actually thinking about doing a larger build or a build series. Tell me what you think of that down in the comments below. That being said, everyone, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next LEGO video.